Okay, we are going to do the weekly AllSigns Love Readings. I was going to go on last night and then I ended up going to an art exhibition and I had a really good time actually. It's a local artists association and I bought some pieces, one that's reserved and another one that I was able to bring home straight away because they have to be shown first. So yeah, I got back, I'd had a glass of wine, but I was just wiped out. So oh hi Damien, welcome in. So we're starting off with Aries. I was really tired. I woke up at 6 this morning, went back to sleep, had terrible nightmares. I've been watching this guy that does makeup to make himself from a boy into a drag queen. And I had this horrible nightmare that I had like a beard growing and I couldn't get rid of it. It was just rubbish. It was utter rubbish. That'll teach me for watching stuff like that before going to sleep. But I didn't really get a strong enough whiff of that, so let's... Oh, God. So I purchased some artwork that's from our local area, that's based on our local area, which I absolutely adore. And then that was nice and cheap, but then I purchased an expensive one because it was very much in the style of Caravaggio, which I'm obsessed with. It was a still life with a black background and it looked like it was straight out of the 1500s. So very, very happy. I could have bought more, but I didn't. I'm a painter myself, so they've been asking me to join the art association for a while, which makes me sound like I'm really good, but I'm not. I think they just want some young blood. I was entertaining everyone with my laugh and like, doing my thing. Right, okay, let's get on with it. We've got a new tarot deck. If you didn't see my career, education and finance AllSigns yesterday, go and check that out. I did every zodiac sign to show you what's happening at the moment and what's happening in the month ahead financially for you. I've got a new tarot deck. It's the Desert Dreams Tarot. I love it. Why am I getting called a witch? I'm not a witch. I might laugh like a witch. How rude. If you say tarot witch, that sounds nasty, doesn't it? Like, if you don't believe in tarot, why have you come into it? Are you just in a bad mood and you're having a bad day and you want to, like, upset some people? A lot of religions give you wisdom from elders, people that have passed on, whether they're related to you or not. So if you're closed off to that, then you're having a pretty bad life, aren't you? You're having a bad, shitty time. And you're not open to what wisdom can be sent your way. All tarot is it's a community where people come when they're not feeling good and they're looking for support, like emotional support, guidance. They want to feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel or someone understands what they're going through. That's what this environment is about. It's not about anything other than that. So don't call me a tarot witch. Right, I don't know why we've got a few people in here at the moment. Hi, Deshawn. We've got a few people that are just not cool. Today it's a love reading. Do you know what? I might make someone a moderator. Because I can't keep up with the freaks today. I actually can't keep up with them. If anyone wants to be a moderator, let me know. I won't even be mad if you can't hang around for the whole thing, but it ruins the reading, it ruins the live if I keep getting distracted. But there was like a couple of above average weirdies just then. Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Aries' highest good. How is Aries feeling in this first week of August 2025 with regards to what they're thinking about or dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Aries is feeling first of all. Two of Wands. Okay, so Aries, you're in a planning phase. So you could be considering one option or another. It could be a choice, you know, where you're at a fork in the road and you're deciding which direction you're going to go in. It's a planning phase either way, okay? The Moon card is, it's the major arcana for Pisces. It's about walking forwards. Okay, don't spam the chat because I can't see what other people are writing. I've seen your message, but you need to watch your sign, okay? I'm doing collective readings by zodiac sign. The Pisces card is... it's about having fear because you don't know what's ahead, but understanding that you must walk forwards anyway. Okay, so in the story of the major arcana, the Fool realizes that he must walk forwards anyway, even if there's things that are unknown, things that are hidden. That's whenever you see the moon or the fact that it's nighttime in a depiction, it's like things are unknown, things are hidden. Okay, so it's a bit of fear of the unknown, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm putting you in timeout because this is collective readings by zodiac sign. Don't spam questions. If you want an individual reading, you need to pay for one. If you follow the narrative of your sign or the sign of the person that you're interested in, you'll understand where people are at in their mind space, and that will answer your question. Okay. The Four of Wands is stability. Okay, so Aries, you're looking for... how beautiful is that card, by the way? You're looking for a household where there's stability. You may have children, you may not have children, but you want a living situation. You want bricks and mortar to live in, and you want a person that you can be exclusive with, that everyone knows that you're together, that you ride or die. Falls on number of stability. Okay, so you want stability, you want something that's exclusive, something that's public, where you are a team and you're working together. Okay, you want loyalty. You don't want any drama because it would affect the household. Okay, so the one that's coming in for you, or the one that's on your mind, or the one that you're dealing with, okay, they've got the High Priestess card. So they are busy trying to use their intuition, trying to follow their instincts, okay, getting in touch with their spirituality, the divine, understanding what's meant for them. That's what the High Priestess card is all about. It's your spirituality, intuition, and wisdom. So they're following their instincts over something. We've got a combination of... Okay, this is nice. This is really nice. The Chariot is a major arcana. It's serious movement. It's when you project yourself towards a person with the intention of winning them over. Okay, it's playing to win. The Emperor gets into the Chariot, okay, and he fights for what he wants, whether it's to defend or to attack and gain, more territory for his empire that he has. The Six of Pentacles is a really nice indicator about what this person's intentions are, because they want reciprocity, they want fairness, they want equal give and take. So this person is a team player, Aries, and they play to win. They're coming to get you, okay? The Page of Wands is being really excited. So I know that this person is new, okay? You've not met this person before. They're very excited for a brand new adventure, and I think they may have spotted you in work or somewhere in your... What do I want to say? It's someone within proximity of you, because they seem to be very enthusiastic or very excited, and they're already traveling towards you. So it may be that they've spotted you, and they're sort of hurling themselves towards you, and you're like, what's going on? That's what's coming for you in the next week or so. Or I'll get a timeline. It could be longer, but I feel like this is impending. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is wilding over you. They're like, oh my goodness me, I want to invest seriously in Aries. Like, I'm going to offer them, like, to move in together. I'm going to offer them to, like, get married. This is someone that's very, very serious about the future, and it's making them anxious. Okay, so it could be someone that's known you for a long time, but never expressed their intentions towards you because they didn't feel like you were ready. They thought, they would shoot and miss for whatever reason. Sometimes we're not open to dating. Sometimes we're not in the right headspace. It's not a priority. We've been busy grieving, or people can tell, like when you just closed off to, like, you're not in that headspace where you want to be in something, or deal with, the opposite sex or whoever it is that you're interested in. It might just be not on your radar. Like, you're not looking for love. You're not looking for any interaction with another person in that way. More like focused on career or family or health or whatever. This person, a Knight of Pentacles, is the best knight that you could get, because they're sure and steady, and they want to invest time, money, and energy. And look, they've got the Ace of Pentacles. So, like, it's everything that this person wants is with you. I can't express, like, how nice a reading this is. There's nothing onesie about it. There's nothing sexual motivated. There's no deception. There's no drama. I will look for a timing on this, because this is getting very exciting. It's new blood, and it's someone that wants to be, like, stable, secure, like a power couple. They're not gonna, like, look in the outcome. The Empress. The Empress is the major arcana for Taurus and Libra. With the Empress, the story behind the Empress is she attracts love. Okay, she's rescued and she is married and she has like 7 children. It's the ultimate creator. She does not chase, she attracts, and that for that to be in the outcome is like very exciting, guys. Like, this person views you as the Empress, like the highest status in the tarot deck, like holds you in very high regard. And I know that they view you as the Empress because they're getting in their chariot and coming towards you, and that's what people should do when they see someone as high value. There's no games, there's no playing hard to get, there's no treating them mean to keep them keen. There's nothing like that, because guess what? That doesn't work with an Empress. When someone's high value, you better put your coat over like a puddle for them to walk over. You better hold the door open for them. You better have shit to offer them. Do you know what I mean? And don't be wasting their time. Like, the Empress is all 4 queens, okay? So she has intellect, she has savings, she has patience, she has excitement, natural drive. She has it all, okay? Male or female. So another part of the outcome for this week is the 4 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. What is going on here? The 4 of Cups is being closed off to offers. The Ace of Wands is huge excitement, opportunity. I mean, it's phallic. The 3 of Cups is community. It can be a third party situation, but it can be celebration, or, you know, like a party, like celebration, like coming together, people raising a glass in a group. I wonder if there's going to be some sort of event that you attend where this person's going to be, like a work function, or you know, like mutual friends or family, neighbours, a club that you're a part of, a gym. I just don't get why that 4 of Cups is that. It's like you're not looking for it, but it arrives. Like, let's see what else we can get. One more card for the outcome, because that was a combination, and I always get 3 cards for the outcome. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is like when you've reached a crossroads in your life, and I feel like this is you, Aries, because you've got the planning phase. You're a little bit apprehensive. You want stability. You don't want to be messed about. You're the highest status in the tarot deck, okay? So it's natural that you'd be wary. The 7 of Cups is like, which one do I choose? Like, these are my options. Which one do I go for? Oh, thank you, Damien. I really appreciate that. If you like and subscribe, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll start to do question and answer lives, where you give me super chats and I answer questions for you. But in this live, it's a collective reading by zodiac sign. You need to follow the narrative of your life or your person's life, the one that you desire, okay, to understand like where their mind space is. Summertime. So this is impending. This is something that's like in your immediate future. You're gonna come across someone. I don't think you're actively looking for this, and they're not gonna let you out of their sights, you know, like it's someone who is serious. And with every good relationship that I've had, and I've had a few, the person has never messed me around. They've never broken contact. It's like they meet you, they're a total gentleman. Okay, I'm talking from a woman's perspective because I'm a woman. They're a total gentleman, you know, they pay for everything. They run and get the car and bring it round. They're showing you that they're keeping you safe. They're attentive to your needs. They're worried if you're cold, if you need another drink. Like, they, you know, trying to get to know you, ask questions, tell you about themselves. Like, it's all like green flags, do you know what I mean? And then they're telling you, like, I make sure you get home okay. They message you afterwards to say, like, thank you for letting me spend some time with you. The next morning, they're messaging you, like, and they're already kind of saying, please, would you let me, like, see you in a couple of days for another date? And it's nice. Like, I feel like that's what this person's going to be like. They're going to be quite traditional, and it's going to be like giving you the signs and the signals that um this is someone you can trust. Okay, very, very nice. I'm not going to clarify because i I don't see any like baggage, I don't see any drama. They're just all about you. So I'm gonna get you I'm gonna get you some positive affirmations. I'm grateful for my unique talents and abilities. I wonder if I can get you... This calls for romance oracles, guys. This calls for romance. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, okay? So when you get into contact with someone like this, do you give them your time? Do you prioritize the relationship, okay? Because they're worth it. I get the feeling that you're someone that has children, that you're very busy, you have a high-powered job, because you're the Empress, you know, like, the Empress doesn't sit around. It's someone that's highly abundant, and that's from graft, it's from hard work. But all work and no play, you know, is not going to get you the Four of Wands that you're looking for. The Four of Wands is marriage, it's living together, it's like showing everyone around in the local town, like, we're with each other, we're together, we're a team, it's forever, you know what I mean? Like, it's proper nice. Oh my god, it's so long since something really romantic came out like this. I'm almost like unprepared for like how to clarify it or what advice to give you. Transition. Let's get some sacred geometry. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and with grace. Okay, there's nothing, you don't need to be Four of Cups about this person. It's, you've got the green light, okay, you've manifested someone amazing to come in for you, and they're not going to screw it up. Okay, so just enjoy it, let it happen, okay? Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Taurus, because you're all set, Aries, frankly. Okay, Taurus. Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Taurus's highest good. How is Taurus feeling in this first week of August 2025 with regards to one they're thinking about or dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards how Taurus is feeling, first of all, please. The King of Swords. Right. Taurus, you're feeling like you need to be strategic. You're feeling like you need to communicate effectively, listen, speak effectively. That knowledge is power, okay, communication is important. So I feel like you are in air energy and you're going to analyze anything that comes towards you at the moment, okay? You're not going to act on a whim and you're not going to invest too easily. It's like chessboard situation. Thanks for the likes and the loves, guys. Keeps me going. Hopefully we'll get to 1,000 subscribers. My watch hours have flew up. So I should be doing Q&As in the next few weeks. I need 3,000 watch hours. So share the channel, support the channel, give me a repost if you're watching on TikTok. 10 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. There's been a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. It takes Taurians a long time to recover from pain and heartache. It's because you love hard. You don't love everyone. When you do love someone, it's meant to be forever for you, and it's very difficult to come to terms with the fact that something's over, something's done. It hurts for a long time, you know, but 10 means that you're at the end of a cycle. The Page of Pentacles is you're ready to invest again. You actually want a relationship again. And for a long time, you could have been really hung up on one person or multiple people. You know what I do? I like continue to grieve for every like failed relationship that I've had. I constantly like cycle over it and think about each one of them because they're very important to me in different ways. And it's like a death has happened, you know, like it's very hard. So I found myself taking a very long time before I'm ready to actually invest in something new again. But I think you're there, Taurus. Let's get one more for you. Hi, welcome in. Thanks for the likes and the loves. You need to watch your sign or the sign of your person, okay, in these readings. I can start to do Q&As when I've got 3,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, and we're almost there, guys, so do subscribe for me. The 5 of Swords is arguments, okay? It's verbal arguments, saying things that are unkind or delivering home truths, being on different pages with other people and feeling like they do not understand the hurt that they're causing. They do not understand the drama that they're causing. 4 of Pentacles is like I am not letting anyone mess up my shit. This is very interesting to me because this is how we came across in our finance reading. We're trying to protect what we've got because we're in a really good position now. You know, we're at a point in our lives where we've got good savings, good income, we've got assets, we know where we're going and we know what we want. Okay, and it is not for anybody to mess that shit up. Because even if someone isn't taking your money, when they're distracting you and they're causing drama for you emotionally through games, through manipulation, through gaslighting, through love bombing, any of this shit, being non-committal, it messes us up, right? It proper messes up the head of a Taurus and the heart of a Taurus. So you get thrown off your game in work, you get thrown off your game with your side hustle. It's a fucking waste of time for a Taurus to be like in emotional trauma, you know, for someone that isn't worth it. So you're dead to us if you start doing shit like that. So I think you've been giving people what for if they try to come back and mess with you a second time round. Fool me once, okay, shame on you. Fool me twice, I've let myself down, and you're causing me instability. You're messing up my future now. So it ain't happening. You ready to like give some harsh truths to people that, you know, come back like a bad penny. They think if they leave it a few months, you'll forget. I'm not gonna forget, bitch. I'm not gonna forget. Like, let's see who's coming in for you, who's on your mind, or who you're currently dealing with. Right, I've got a Queen of Swords card for the one that's showing up for you. Queen of Swords is like, it can be a divorce card. It can be a divorce card. You see how we're sat with the sword down in the ground, like, and we're kind of thinking on shit. This person's like, they're on a mission, right? They're gonna swat those birds out the way with that sword, and this is their destination. They're walking through the gates, they're arriving to deliver a message, and it's normally to sever ties when it's a Queen of Swords. It's like, this is to end something or deliver. Yeah, it's normally like a card of severance in a marriage. A queen is a court card, so like kings and queens tend to be married, they don't have to be. But a Queen of Swords card is like, I'm gonna like sever the ties in this connection. I've just realised we've got divine counterparts here, the King and Queen of Swords. You literally suit each other, you're from the same suit. It's like playing cards where you have hearts, spades, clubs, diamonds. You're matching, you're the King and the Queen of Swords. Let's see what else comes out for them. You're also showing up as the King of Pentacles, okay? They've got the Death card with the Three of Pentacles. So in terms of cooperation, 3 is a number of community. 3 of Pentacles is about working together, cooperating. It could speak of a workplace, or it could speak of working together with another person in a relationship. Something hasn't been working out, so it's coming to an end. We've got a couple of cards here of like ending, and it's them that's choosing to end it. If you look at the timeline, it could be them that ended it with you, but then why are they showing up in your reading? So let's keep going. Let's get some more stuff for them. Six of Cups, Two of Swords, Four of Swords. This person has a choice to make, and it's with regards to a soulmate, someone they regard as having feelings of nostalgia with, whether they're new and they feel like they've known them a lifetime because they've known them in a previous life. Like, if you meet someone new and you feel safe with them and you feel like it's just too natural, it's too easy, you get on like a house on fire. I don't know why we have that phrase. It's such a weird phrase, but you just click with someone, it just gels, it's just easy, it's natural. You're like two peas from a pod. There's nothing that person does that irritates you, and it's not because you're infatuated. This is something profound. Like, they believe that they've got something profound with someone. They need to make a choice, and it's making them very anxious. It's a big decision. It's something that would be life-changing. It's something that would cause a lot of chaos and drama. But they feel drawn to it heavily. Okay, so they're having to leave something to be with something else, potentially. The Four of Swords is like, I can't deal with the stress of this. I need to take a break. I need to have a time out because this is such a huge decision and it affects potentially a lot of people. With them being a queen, they could be married, they could have children. Let's get 3 for the outcome. Three of Cups, Temperance, Four of Cups. What is going on? Three of Cups is, I don't get an air of celebration here. I get drama. So I'm not going to say it's celebration. It could be third party situation, guys. Because when you have Two of Cups, each person's offering the other a cup of love. So that would be when you first meet and fall in love with someone. And it's mutual. When you add another person into the equation, it's one too many. And this person's got a serious choice to make and an ending, and they've got a divorce card. The Temperance is the major arcana for Sagittarius. It's about trying to find emotional balance, trying to steady yourself so that you can go for what it is that you want. And the Four of Cups is being closed off to offers of emotion. So I feel like they don't want any action coming towards them. They want to slow things down, put the brakes on, so they can act when they feel ready to, and when they know what it is that they're going to do. Does that make sense? I mean, you're mirroring each other because you're both kind of like on pause, but they've got something they potentially need to leave. You're like ready for new. You're ready to invest in something new. Like, you're a bit further along in knowing what it is that you want and being ready to take action. It's a collective reading, okay? It's in the title. It says collective readings by zodiac sign. I can only answer questions when I get to 3,000 watch hours. So support the channel, give me likes, subscribe. When I get to 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, and I'm very close to that, I'm talking in the next week or two, I'll be able to do Q&As. The Star card, major arcana for Aquarius, it's a wish come true. That's in your outcome, Taurus. Let's get one more for the outcome. 10 of Wands is the end of a tough, challenging period. 10 means we're at the end of the cycle. 3 of Wands is taking action. 2 of Pentacles is duality, balance, looking for reciprocity. Ace of Cups is being in love. 2 of Cups is being in love. It's each person feels the same for one another. And the World card is about knowing that better days are coming. Better days are coming. Taurus, like, you're in love with someone and they're in love with you as well. And they have to leave a marriage or living situation with another, okay? So it's making them anxious. And they don't want you to force anything. But you're going to get wish fulfillment. It's in the outcome. They love you as well. If it was the... I mean, we had the Six of Cups, but if say like we had Three of Swords, or if we had the Eight of Cups, I would say that this person's leaving you, okay? But they're not. This is divinely guided. You two are in separate lives at the moment. The Two of Cups is at the beginning when you first meet someone and you fall in love and they feel the same. It's not an established connection. And although you've been upset previously, it's not this person's leaving you. If I had different cards, I would say, oh, it's a King and a Queen of Swords and this person's divorcing you. But I know from everything else that's come out that they've got to make a choice to leave something. We've got third party cards, like you could be in a situationship or previously been in a situationship with someone who is married. If you were, this is your reading. And you're going to get wish fulfillment because they're in love with you. But you don't need to go towards them, okay? You don't need to go towards them, let them come to you. I don't know, love bug. It might be an anxious person. How old are you? Are you teenage? Because mums do that when they're like middle-aged, they just do. They project annoyance onto you. They calm down when they get older. It's because they're stressed out with work and stressed out with lots of things. I'm going to get some more romance cards out because it seems like that's going to be coming up a lot at the moment with a lot of the zodiac signs. Oh, you got forced out of your own marriage. That sucks. Maybe there's two narratives then. Maybe this person is married to you and they're forcing to break up with you because they found someone else. Sorry if that's your situation. Right, reconciliation is the card that's come out. Someone from your past is returning to your life. That's what I mean when I say situationship. If you're single, but you had a situationship with someone who was married, they're in love with you, okay? Your instincts were right. That's why you've been grieving for them all this time, waiting for them to return. It's your divine counterparts. You're the King and Queen of Swords. You match each other. It means in the 5D you agreed to have a contract together. And if it never got the chance to actually play out and become a proper relationship, it's supposed to happen, okay? It's not a bad person because they've been thinking twice about leaving the situation. If someone just leaves something without even thinking twice about it, you wouldn't want them because it's like, they're irrational, they're spontaneous to a fault, like they're too impulsive. But the fact the person's agonized over it is a bit more considered. Okay, it's someone that has set up a life with another, and that's why they're not just acting straight away. You wouldn't want them if they were like that. Because that would be like a philanderer, like a serial philanderer, someone that doesn't think about the consequences of their actions. But this person definitely has been thinking about the consequences of their actions. And I hope that if you're someone that's married and this person is divorcing you, that you understand it's not something that they're doing just to be nasty. Like, they've actually taken the time to think about this, and they feel that they're in love with the person that they met. I know that won't make you feel good, but they're not just running around causing carnage. They're not a narcissist. They're not like a karmic or anything like that. I think the contract has expired in their eyes. Hi, welcome in everyone. Thank you for the likes and the loves. We're very close to 1,000 subscribers. Like, I'm gonna pop a bottle or something fizzy when I get to 1,000, because I grafted for a year, posting like every day to get to this point. Make sure that you make a wish for Lionsgate. It's on the 8th of August. The 8th of the 8th, certain stars and planets align. Okay, and a portal opens so that you can manifest something that you really want for yourself. And I don't mean a person, because you can't force anyone to be with you, but a particular like place that you would like to live. If you're trying to get a house, if you're trying to get a job, if you're trying to, you know, have success with a side hustle. I made a wish on Lionsgate last year, and I woke up the next morning and it had come true. And I am not fucking with you. If you scroll back through my community posts, you will see that I made several posts about it, because I could not believe it. Nothing was happening with my channel. I'd had it open for a few weeks. I was getting like 0 views and still posting, 0 views and still posting. I had 16 subscribers because they were friends and family. And I made a wish on Lionsgate, and the next morning I had 2 new subscribers, and people started viewing my videos. Believe it or don't believe it, but I'm not. Too many things have happened since that have proven there's something in this. Okay, there's something in tarot. I can't fully explain it or articulate it, but I've had the same card combinations as other major tarot readers. Certain things have happened that have shown me that I am able to do whatever it is that tarot readers do, you know. So accept the information that I'm giving you, and don't waste an opportunity to ask for something major that you want. The only thing you can't ask for is a specific person. You can't ask for that because they've got free will, and there's loads of stuff going on in their life that would affect other people, so you can't make anyone be with you. Okay, but you can ask for someone with those qualities, and if they're meant to be with you, it'll happen. Okay, where are we up to? I need to get a timing. You can wish for financial security or some sort of financial opportunity, like if you're looking for work at the moment, or if you're looking for growth. But don't expect it to, I'm not saying it's going to happen like the next morning. It might happen like within a year's time, because the universe has to orchestrate lots of external factors to align that. Like, I asked for a workplace that would be supportive, and I got it, but it was like a year later. Because that involves a lot of, you know, like someone went off on maternity leave, so like that involved her pregnancy. Me getting set up with agencies. You have to do things, but then the universe will like meet your hard work with some good luck, okay? Stay positive about it, okay? So they're not giving us a timing, but they're telling us not to give up because this is happening. Hi. This is happening, so don't go, oh, do you know what, like, I've waited and now it's not gonna happen. Like, it is gonna happen. If this is resonating from a point of view where you're someone who's single and you had a third party situation with someone that was married, but you believed that it was more than, you know, sex, that they were actually in love with you, that there was something making you not necessarily wait, but believe that this person will come back around, you've got wish fulfillment here in the outcome, and the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and it's got to be when they're ready. You can't force someone to do things on your time frame because it affects a lot of people. It affects a lot of people. Should we get a message from them? If you haven't heard from this person for a long time, this is a message from them. Showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. No one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. Okay, let's get a positive affirmation. We're on Taurus at the moment. I take about half an hour for each reading, so Libra will be like in about two more hours. I am grateful for all of the blessings in my life. Okay, that's a little mantra that you can say to yourself. A positive affirmation, okay? Stay positive, stay upbeat, stay abundant. Whatever you're doing, Taurus, keep doing it. Oops, just dropped that. Okay, on to Gemini. Thanks, Moa. That's a nice thing to say, the kid. Now I'm going through in zodiac order, so Capricorn and Scorpio will be like much later on. You're like in about 2.5 hours. If you don't know the signs in zodiac order, it's Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then Pisces. So you can Google that. I know them off by heart because I've been doing tarot for years. Okay, spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Gemini's highest good. How is Gemini feeling in this first week of August 2025 with regards to what they're thinking about or dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Gemini's feeling first of all, please. The Ace of Cups with the 2 of Cups. What the hell? Imagine that as a combo. If we got any Geminis in the house, you're in love and they love you as well. Completely like head over heels in love. Why is it so romantic today? Everyone's loved up. The Justice card. Well, of course you feel like this is what you deserve. Mutual love. Mutual infatuation. Being thrilled. There's nothing like it. I'm from near Liverpool. Between Liverpool and Wales in a place called the Wirral. The 8 of Pentacles. It couldn't be any better. Growth and expansion. This is when you are working towards the 10 of Pentacles. That's the thing everyone wants, is like 2 lives, 2 incomes, 2 sets of savings, creating lasting generational wealth. So you could be really focused on career in order to plow money and security into this wonderful like love that you've got. You're in it for the long haul. Let's see about them. Let's get their feelings. This is definitely the person that you're dealing with because you're completely head over heels in love. The Wheel of Fortune. The universe is all for this. Oh my God, look at this. The 6 of Wands, success. Victory, success, recognition. They feel like they've won the lottery with you. And whatever comes their way, okay, whether there's hurdles, whether there's challenges, they don't give a crap, okay? This person's gonna like make it work. That's so cute. That's too cute. Oh, what is going on? The Fab Four. What's the Fab Four? The Star card. Oh my goodness. The Star card is the major arcana for Aquarius. It's wish fulfillment. This person is just like jumping up in the air, like clicking their heels together. They're skipping down the street like with a spring in their step, like the joy of life. What have you done to this person? What have you done to them? You've put a spell on them. Page of Pentacles. Why have we got the Ten of Swords? What's going on here? I feel like maybe this person like offered something like for you to move in, or they offered you a ring, or they offered like to go away together. They offered something and maybe you rejected them and it's like really upset them. It's really upset them. Or they offered you a gift and you didn't like it, or so, you know, like they're very upset about something. They're like the most upset that they could be. Maybe you felt that they were being over generous because you're 8 of Pentacles, so you're not quite there with like financially. You kind of want to be the 9 of Pentacles, right, when you get together with someone. So you may feel like you've got a lower salary than them, or there's further to go with your career, and they've tried to like maybe they've tried to offer you something and you thought like, no, I want to do this by myself, or it's too generous, or like you're trying to control me. I don't know, like they feel very upset to do with some sort of offer that they made you. The Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. There's been a bit of verbal back and forth, or there's going to be a bit of verbal back and forth because we're looking at the week ahead, aren't we? An urgent message is going to be delivered, and then the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are like your hard work met with good luck by the universe. So something that you want or they want is going to be granted, and it will mean like leveling up financially. So like securing a deposit on a house, or like getting promoted, or accepting a huge gift, like moving in together, or like, do you know what I mean? Getting like put on the mortgage. It's very positive, but it's after a bit of like disagreement or toing and froing, bit of struggle and strife, and like crosswords being spoken. Not even, it's more like I want to do this by myself, or like I'm not ready yet, or oh, the Beatles, yeah. I just didn't know. I know the Beatles. I just didn't know that you were referring to them. I actually like, you know, the Beatles music was before my time because I'm 40. But when I went to visit Liverpool and went to all the tourist stuff, I ended up buying so much of the Beatles music. And I lost the discs. I took them into work and I bought everyone coasters. I went into Beatles mania. I went manic over the Beatles, and then somehow I lost all the discs. Someone's got them somewhere. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, what have we got here? The Page of Wands, someone's very excited. The Chariot, they are making moves, okay? They're playing to win. The High Priestess are following their instincts. The Four of Wands is someone offering a proposal of marriage, or like to get a house together, to get a mortgage, to move in together, to rent a place together. Like, if you're just at the beginning, you might need to slow this person down because they could be getting ahead of themselves. This is marriage or living together or both. The Four of Wands. It's the 1111 card. It's wish fulfillment. The moon is like, even though it's a bit scary, we're moving ahead with it. The hanged man is like, I want to see everything from every perspective. I don't want to make any mistakes. What the hell? I've not had such a positive spread for a very long time. For a very long time. Why didn't I get a third card for them? But that should have been, yeah, that was them. See, then I need to get one more for the outcome. What will be the outcome, please? The Hierophant. Someone's using wisdom. They're using life experience to make a decision about what to do. You're either getting a proposal of marriage or being offered to move in together. The Hierophant can be a card of marriage, but it's the teacher, it's the major arcana for Taurus. So it's about using your life experience to make the right decision. Like, if someone asks you, you can always say no if it's going too quickly. And just say, like, I would like to do something to show my commitment to you, but I would like to move a little bit more slowly. Let's rent a place together, because you might say it's dead money, but you get a chance to be a team and live together and develop the relationship into the Six of Cups from the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is like you've just met and fallen in love. You've been dating a little bit and you've fallen in love with each other. It could be too much to jump into a mortgage. Like, I've been asked to do that before, and I asked them would they rent, and they said no, because they'd already got a house and they wanted to put me on the mortgage, so they swapped me for another person that was ready to pay half a mortgage. But I just wasn't there yet. If you're Eight of Pentacles, like, maybe you don't have the money to pay half a mortgage. They got their friend, onto a mortgage with them, to share a mortgage with them, and their friend was a greenkeeper at a golf club and smoked weed all day. And he got into major financial trouble because he couldn't pay that half the mortgage. He was overdrawn every month. He wasn't ready for that kind of commitment, and neither was I. But it didn't mean I didn't love that person, but they didn't love me enough to wait. Okay, so I lost that person, and that was awful. It made me feel rubbish about myself. But only you know whether you're ready for this, Gemini. Like, do you think this person's a good bet? Do you think that you're ready? If you are, congratulations, because they're definitely asking you to either marry them or move in with them. When's this going to happen? I feel like you're already dating this person. You're already in a relationship with them. Release any attachment to timing. Okay, it's just going to happen. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Tell me something I don't know. It feels new, guys. So, like, I'd rent somewhere first. And if you enjoy living together and it works well and you're a good team and they're good for money and you're good for money and, you're happy, you can get things like how you want them, like lay out expectations. Like, I want 50-50 with housework. I want 50-50 with the bills. I want us to, spend lots of time together as a couple before we have children, or like, what do you see for our future going forward? Like, you need to have those conversations, you need to have that dialogue, and get things how you want them. You know, make sure that their family are like not psychopaths that are going to mess with the relationship. There's a lot that comes into making a relationship work. Like me and my ex, we were so good together, but we each wanted the other person to move to our own country. So, you know, eventually we had to part company, and it was really, really sad. It was awful. We were really in love. It's the best relationship I've had. But that's why you need to talk about the big stuff, you know? Let's get a positive affirmation. I am surrounded by love and positive energy. It's all good, Gemini. Like, it's all good, you know? The universe is in support of this connection, but move at the pace that you're ready to, okay? If you want to go all in, go all in. But you know that's a gamble every time, because people can have the right intentions and it still goes wrong. There's a lot that it's not just being in love, is it, that makes a relationship work for long term. Hi, welcome into the chat. But that's a very, very nice spread. Like, this person's like all about you, and I don't see anything to worry about there. Okay, on to Cancer. Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Cancer's highest good. How is Cancer feeling in this first week of August 2025 with regards to what they're thinking about or dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for Cancer first of all. How is Cancer feeling? And then I'll get 3 cards for your person. Right. You're a little bit apprehensive, okay? But you're going to walk forwards anyway. You want to move in with this person. You want to have a solid future. You could be dealing with someone at the moment, or this could just be like your aim, your goal for the future when you do meet someone. But you've got marriage or seriously like living together, serious commitment on the brain, okay? And even though it's scary, you know that you want it. With the Moon card, you know, it's the story of the major arcana. The Fool realizes that he must walk forwards anyway, even if he's afraid. Even if some things are hidden, he can't know everything before it happens. We've got the Star card and the Wheel of Fortune. Wish fulfillment, and the universe is sending you some good luck with regards to this wish that you've got. The Seven of Pentacles. Has enough been achieved? Has enough been cultivated? Has enough time, money, and energy been devoted so far? Yes, it has. You may even be trying to secure a house solo, but this is a love reading, okay? So I'm sure you'd rather do it with someone than by yourself. Oh my God, the Lovers card. They're showing up with the Lovers card. Okay, this is a divine union, a divine connection. This is God-given. This is like you agreed to be together in the 5D and have a real love connection in the 3D as humans. Like, you're going to be in love with someone and it's meant to be. This is something that destiny has caused. Like, it's been written in the stars. It's the major arcana for Gemini, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Gemini. Gemini also had a very fantastic love reading. Okay, so you could be a Cancer Gemini cusper. If you're late on in Gemini season, then you could be a Cancer cusper. And this reading may resonate. If you're early on in Cancer season, you could be a Gemini Cancer cusper. And so that Gemini reading that I've just done could highly resonate. Because that was just like someone that wants to commit, someone that wants to marry, someone that, you know, like they're offering it now, like, and it's a new love. The Justice card also came out in that reading as well. Okay, they could be Gemini, they could be Libra, they don't have to be. But this person feels like, this is it, I've met the one. I'm all about them, I'm not going anywhere. I don't want anyone else. I'm not worried about anything. Right, we've got the Eight of Wands, which is fast action, progress, fast communication. The Ace of Swords, major clarity, truth, revelation, major confession. We don't want conflict, but the King and Queen of Wands matching suits. It's a really nice, oh guys, your matching suits and your matching feminine and masculine energy. So it's like this beautiful equilibrium of like yin and yang, like one slightly more submissive, the other slightly more dominant, like and yielding. And you're not always in that energy. It can swap over and change. You know, someone's not well, or someone, you know, becomes like unable to provide. The other person, like a feminine, can step up and take on a masculine energy. Or if one of you's better in the home and you decide you need to be like a stay-at-home dad because you're just more domesticated, you're better at like taking care of the children, you're more patient with them, you know how to run a home better, you've got those like management skills for running a household. You know, you take on a more feminine, nurturing energy as a male. All of this can happen all of the time, and it chops and changes. It's a beautiful union. We've got the Lovers, we've got the King and Queen of Wands. You like, you know, like two type A personalities, like two alphas, like an alpha male and an alpha female. And you may butt heads over some stuff, but you'll sort it out. You just have to have good conversation and discuss things and then compromise and come to an agreement over stuff, because you'll both kind of want to be in charge. That's the only thing that's going to be challenging, okay, is like you each want the final say on stuff, but that just needs communicating. It's normal to have that dialogue and have a bit of a to and fro over major decisions in a relationship or marriage. Like, that's normal. Because you're still two individuals. The High Priestess and the Fool, ready to take a leap of faith, trusting your instincts, trusting your own decision making, and that this is meant to be. It feels meant to be. It is meant to be. What is going on? Why is it so positive? The Strength card, major arcana for Leo. There's a need to be emotionally strong. The Temperance, Major Arcana for Sagittarius is a need to find emotional balance. Okay, so temper yourselves. Don't say anything in the heat of the moment that you're going to regret. Don't bully each other. Don't belittle each other. Hear each other out. Consider one another's point of view and you'll be right, okay? Sometimes you're going to need to back down and let this person have the final say. Or sometimes they need to back down and let you have the final say. Just hear each other out and weigh it up and then come to a conclusion about anything you need to negotiate. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Oh my God. The cards that are coming out are so similar to the Gemini reading. Please, if you're Cancer or your person has watched the Gemini reading, because there could be a cusp. Very, very similar card combinations coming out. Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Oh my God. Someone's very excited. They've got lots of savings and they want to make an offer. They want to invest in you. Beautiful. Beautiful reading for Cancer. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. They've got good judgment on things the same way you do. They're ambitious the same way you are, Cancer. So, you know, it's like I said, like sometimes you need to yield and let this person have the final say. Don't belittle them. Let's get a positive affirmation. I am filled with positive energy and optimism. Oh my God, so am I after all these like romantic as hell readings. I think you're already dating this person, but let's get a timing for this proposal, this offer that's coming in. Actually, could already be married, but you could be taking it to the next level, you know, like let's have a baby, or let's like, I don't know, upgrade the house. Let's divine timing is at play. They're going to offer you something or invest in you in fall time, okay, in autumn. It could even be like, you know, if you never had a honeymoon, like going on like a beautiful trip together, or going into business together, selling the house and moving to another location. Like there's lots of things that people want to do together when they're already married. It's like they want to invest more. So if you're not married, but you live together, they want to get married. If you're married but you don't, I don't know, have kids or something, like they wanna like continue to invest in this, like, and offer you something. It's some sort of new adventure. Maybe you're like engaged and you're trying to move in together or something. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe they're going to propose and you already live together, something like this. They want to take a leap of faith. They want to offer you something. They're really excited about it. They're besotted. They believe that it's forever. You need to watch your sign or the sign of your person, okay, to see what's going on in their like long-term narrative. If you want a personal reading, you can go to the link in my channel description and give me £18 and I'll send you a link to a private YouTube video that's about 20 minutes long and it'll just be your reading, okay? When I get to 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, which should be in the next couple of weeks, I'll start to do Q&A lives. I can't do it until then. So support the channel as much as you can and we'll get there. Repost it, share it, subscribe, follow, give me likes. I'm making some people moderators because there's cranks coming in. Can't keep up the number of cranks and read at the same time. I hope you don't mind. You don't have to stay for the whole thing, just back me up for a little bit while you're on. Spirit guides, the universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Leo's highest good. How is Leo feeling in this first week of August 2025 with regards to one they're thinking about or dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for Leo first of all. Four of Wands. Why is that coming out so much? The Sun card. 6 of Swords, 5 of Cups, Knight of Swords. Okay, that went downhill quickly. There's a living situation that's causing a lot of happiness. Or caused a lot of happiness. The 6 of Swords is like baggage, emotional baggage, like not wanting to move on. The 5 of Cups is grief, sadness, loss, regret. And the Knight of Swords is an urgent message being delivered. I think you've got something you want to say to someone, Leo, after leaving a home or a living situation or a marriage. You've got some grief, some sadness, some loss, some regret over it that you want to tell the person. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Okay, so you could have felt like you self-sabotaged or you left a situation when the two of you were in love. Perhaps you had a major fallout and thought this isn't meant to be, and you got on your high horse and left. And now you've got regrets about that because it actually made you really happy. You could have overreacted. Leos are very egotistical, very hot-headed. You can say what's on the tip of your tongue and then live to regret it. I can't do Q&As yet, Pratika. It has to be in a few weeks when I've got 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. This is a love reading, but I did do a career, education and finance reading by zodiac sign for all of the zodiac signs yesterday. So you might want to go out of this live and check out that live in the lives playlist, okay? And it should resonate. The World card. The World card, the Fool realises that better days are coming, okay? That things have been tough, but they're going to get better. That's what the World card is about. It's the completion of a cycle. Let's see about the one that you've been dealing with. Who is it that you left behind and you've got regrets about it? The Empress. The Hierophant, the Hanged Man. It could be a Taurus, guys. We've got double Taurus here. We've got Libra. You left someone that you view in the highest regard, okay? Someone who is all four queens. They're the highest status in the tarot deck. They don't have to be a Libra or a Taurus, but the Empress is someone who's a mother, or they're someone who has a lot of responsibility. They're very nurturing. They have lots of money. They have lots of knowledge, wisdom. They're the ultimate creator. They're very creative. They're very abundant. They're very beautiful. It's a person with a lot of life experience. They make good decisions because they've been in a lot of tough spots, a lot of bad situations. They've suffered a lot. They've lived a lot of life. Someone that's very cautious, someone that tries to see things from all perspectives. It's a very intelligent person, a very abundant person. And you hold them in very high regard. They could be the mother of your children. They could be someone that has their own children or someone that has their own house. They could be very successful in work. They could be older than you. The Ten of Cups is the challenge. So this Empress is very much concerned with what's best for the family. If I allow Leo into my environment, into my locality, into my home, again, will we be harmonious? Will it be the right thing for everyone concerned? That's what they're worried about. With the Ten of Cups is like, are the children happy? Am I happy? Is Leo going to be happy? If you're not currently dealing with this person, this is someone that is on your mind or that you're manifesting in, that is someone very intelligent, lots of savings and assets. It's a good person, it's a nurturer, it's someone that wishes to have a family with someone, if they don't already. Ace of Wands. They're very excited for a rebirth. But for me, like, the Page of Wands is like new energy. It's a naive, like, optimism because the person's ignorant to any challenges that lie ahead. They've never been down this road with this person before. An Ace of Wands is like a rebirth. It's like when you wish for something and the universe grants it. So perhaps they want, if you're looking for a reconciliation, if you're looking to move back in with someone, Leo, this person wants it too, but they're just worried about whether it's the right thing for everyone concerned. You're definitely both in love. The Ten of Wands is in the outcome, so that's like, you know, someone who's incredibly stoic, someone who's just taking on more and more burden, and they're nearing the end of that chapter, that cycle. The Five of Wands could be conflict. It could be internal conflict, like mixed feelings about something, or external conflict, like maybe other people are getting involved, or you're arguing again. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is someone very passionate, someone very spontaneous, they're impulsive, they act in the moment. There's a lot of fire energy here. All of those outcome cards are wands, which is fire energy. It's being hot-headed, impulsive, ambitious, determined, competitive. This is something that you want, Leo, and you're not going to stop until you get it. You may just succeed. They're more considered, they're more like looking at all the perspectives, they're thinking carefully about it, they're not going to move irrationally or be over emotional about a situation. They're trying to think about what's best for the kids, what's best for, you know, if they want a family, can they have a family with you? Like, cups is emotions, feelings, what's best for everyone concerned. If there's going to be a reconciliation, when will that take place? Ace of Wands is a rebirth, and I think it's a do-over with someone they already know. So I think they do want to reconcile. They're just like wanting everyone to be happy and contented that lives in the household. You might try to seduce them, to persuade them. Obsessing over timing creates blocks. Okay, so it's going to happen. If it's going to happen, it's not really about when. Okay, it's about whether someone wants it or not, and I think they do. It looks like they do want a rebirth. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Ooh. I am deserving of love and respect. Leo, you're deserving of love and respect, okay? So if you felt disrespected by this person and then you were a bit hot-headed and left in a very dramatic way, you know, you may feel like you made a mistake, that you overreacted, that you were too concerned with your ego. Don't do that too many times, because an Empress needs stability. She's not going to lay down roots somewhere where there's drama. So you need to temper yourself, and you need to convince them that you're not going anywhere. This person wants happy family life. They love you. They want a reunion. Okay, so it's a yes if you want to be with them, but let's just say it's a good job you're good looking, Leo. And good in the bedroom as well. Because you are a hothead. You're going to have to watch your tongue and things that you say. Because people don't forget hurtful things like that. It rings in their ears, you know. They might not take you back if you fuck up again. Okay, on to Virgo. I can hear the pub up the road has got like, it's either karaoke or a live band, and I loved it last time they did this, because the comments, not comments, but like the bits of lyrics that were being sung went so well. It was like clairaudience. It like enhanced the reading. Like at the moment, it's like, ooh, we are never ever getting back together. Taylor Swift. Spirit guide, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Virgo's highest good. How is Virgo feeling in this first week of August 2025 with regards to one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? Queen of Wands. Okay, so Queen of Wands is someone very ambitious. It's Sagittarius energy, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's someone that's goal orientated, someone that's confident. They go for what they want, they're assertive. The solar plexus is highly activated. Okay, so you could have fire in your chart. It's also a third party card, so it could be that you are the other man or the other woman in a situationship. It doesn't have to be though. It just can represent that in love readings, okay? You could just be someone that's like really going for golden work, or, you know, feeling confident at the moment. Please don't spam the chat. I'm not taking individual questions. I can't do that until I've got 3,000 watch hours. Then I can start doing Q&As, so it'll be in a few weeks' time. You need to watch the sign of your person or your sign to see what's going on in the narrative, and then you can also ask for a personal reading by going to the link in my channel description and giving me £18, and I'll send you a link to a video that's just a reading just for you. Okay, but I can't get payment for individual questions, so I try to help everyone by doing free collective readings by zodiac sign that should resonate, because people in the same zodiac sign are learning similar lessons on slightly different time frames. Okay, so that's why it's valid. Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so you're in love with someone and they're in love with you too. The Tower, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the World card, the Five of Swords. There's a whole lot of drama here. There's going to be a Tower moment. Something that's been really challenging for a long time is going to come to an end. There's going to be a rebirth of a connection. Better days are coming. There could be some drama, okay, like verbiage from people that this concerns or that are connected to this with that Five of Swords. People might not approve of this situation, but I think you're coming together with someone who's taken, to be honest. Because Two of Cups is new love. Queen of Wands can be a third party card, like you're the other woman or the other man that's seeing someone who's already taken. Ace of Pentacles is what they're showing up as. Some sort of financial levelling up or offer of financial levelling up supported by the universe. Something that they're trying to achieve, like getting promoted or securing a mortgage on a house or a deposit on a flat. The Two of Wands and the Page of Cups. Okay, so they're in a planning mode and they're going to offer emotion, a cup of emotion. They might say, come and move in with me, get on the mortgage with me, or get a place with me. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I think you're going to say yes. Let's get some cards for the outcome. The Temperance. Okay, so this is Sagittarius energy. It's the major arcana for Sagittarius. There's a need to balance emotions. Okay, the Sagittarius card is the Archer. It's someone who's ready to shoot. They're taking aim, and there's something that they really want. There's some sort of dream or wish or goal that they're aiming for, and they can't do it unless they temper themselves and get their emotions in equilibrium. Okay, so there's a need to temper oneself. The Ten of Pentacles, lasting generational wealth. Two people putting incomes together, putting savings together, building a life together, and being a power couple so that they can secure financial, opportunities, security, abundance for children, for their children's children, for parents, for pets. That's an exceptional outcome. The Fool card, taking a leap of faith. Why are the readings so good today? I'm going to take a half-hour break after this reading before doing the other 6 signs because I've got a bit of a tummy ache. I'm just going to go and take painkillers and have a bit of a break, move around and stuff. Calling in your soulmate. It's love, okay? It's forever. This is your forever person that you found. Virgo. I'm at peace with myself and the world around me. Okay, that's something you can say to yourself. Positive affirmation. I'm at peace with myself and the world around me. Don't let this, if anyone's judgmental, if anyone's like trying to cause drama, don't let it put you off, okay? Because this is going to happen. All right, take care, Virgo. Oh wait, do you want me to get you a time in? When's this going to happen, this Ten of Pentacles? When are they going to move in or take things to the next level? It says to stay positive, okay? If there's toing and froing, if there's arguments, if someone gets involved or people give their 2 cents about it, don't let it get you down, okay? Because it's not anyone else's decision. It's this person's decision, okay? All right, take care, everyone, and I'll see you in half an hour to do the rest of the signs.